Good morning, everybody. It's a bright and sunny one out here in Illinois, and we are making a video today talking about if you're new to the market. If you're brand new to investing, this video is for you. And I encourage you also, there's a totally free resource in the description that will give you education and access to materials that will significantly help your journey. It will get you on the fast track, and all of this is 100% free. You're not going to pay anything for this. And this video obviously is, you're watching this on YouTube, there might be some ads, but beyond that, guys, my goal is to help as many investors as I can. And so I want to help you as well. And that's why you're watching this video. Now, the thing to keep in mind here is that when it comes to the stock market, there is a lot of misinformation. And specifically when it comes to, you'll see financial advisors and you'll see people who, they try to promote their services, but they don't tell you about all the hidden fees. They don't tell you about all of the things that they're charging you, the mutual fund expense ratios, the commissions that you might still pay. Believe it or not, some brokers still charge commissions to buy and sell in 2025. Now, 10 years ago, I could see that was the case. But whenever the first thing you have to do is choose a broker. Now, I use Fidelity. Fidelity is my favorite broker because they're free, no charge on anything. There's no commissions. Now, options trading, I believe they have a slight commission. I haven't traded options on Fidelity in a while, but when it comes to the interface, it's super easy to use, and you can choose funds on there directly to get you started. That's the next thing you have to understand, is that they're going to try to overcomplicate things. Wall Street has a way of overcomplicating the market and ensuring that you become as confused as possible. And why is that? Because it benefits them, right? And so when it comes to Wall Street and they're trying to manipulate you into buying their products and services, you have to remember that it's never been easier in 2025 to become an investor. You can start a brokerage account today. You can put $100 in there, and most likely they will let you buy it on credit today. And you can buy an ETF, or an exchange traded fund is what that's called. And if you're brand new, like I said, an ETF is going to be an exchange traded fund where you can buy a basket of securities. You can buy stocks, you can buy bonds, you can buy real estate, you can buy anything within an exchange traded fund, because it's going to be categorized a lot of times for specific goals and also specific assets. So if you have specific, when I say assets, like I said, it could be gold, it could be, real estate, it could be individual stocks, international stocks, US based stocks. There's always different ways to categorize these things. And like I said, Wall Street likes to overcomplicate this. So just remember that the most simple way to get invested is to buy what's called the SPY, SPY. Now, this is not a recommendation. You should always do your own research based upon your risk tolerance and investing goals. And yes, you should consult with a financial professional. We are not registered, just as a heads up. We're not a registered financial advisor. I do have my finance degree, my MBA, and I've worked previously in the financial services industry. I love finance. It's one of my, one of the main reasons I make this channel and talk about the things that I just talk about to help you guys. But when it comes to this, just remember, we are not your financial advisor. That being said, there's ETFs that you can buy immediately. Once you open an account at Schwab, Fidelity, you can buy SPY, for example, SPY, or the Spider S&P 500 ETF. And this will give you access to the top 500 companies out there in the US market. And so you're going to be able to invest a $10 investment. You can buy fractional shares a lot of times. So that's another thing. So, a lot of people think you need a lot of money to get started in the stock market. It's just not true. You can get started today with less than $10 a lot of times, because even if you can't buy a full share, let's say the ETF costs $500 for one share, you can buy a partial share. And a lot of brokers will allow that these days. So I'm not 100% sure. I forget if Fidelity does. I believe they do. You can check with them. But, there's Charles Schwab. There's all kinds. I'm not endorsing Fidelity. I'm not affiliated with them. But you'll want to get invested into a diversified ETF or exchange traded fund. That's the simplest way. Get your feet wet. And like I said, this is not a recommendation, but in my personal opinion, if you're brand new to the market, something like SPY, SPY, ticker symbol, you can ask Fidelity or Schwab about it. And what that is, it's an index fund that gives you access, once again, to the top 500 companies out there, the top 500 companies in the US. So United States-based companies they probably do business internationally as well. So you get diversification internationally, and you're able to buy or participate in the growth of 500 companies, which is pretty cool. And like I said, guys, you don't have to overcomplicate this. This is not something, we've only been talking here for about 5 minutes. And, if you consult with a financial advisor, for example, they might charge you $1,000 just to come up with a plan. And that plan might be suboptimal. And the thing is, when it comes to a certified financial planner, I'm not saying don't meet with these professionals, but the amount of fees that a lot of times these guys will charge just because they have their credential, when in reality, it doesn't have to be that complicated. Investing does not have to be that complicated. You don't have to spend a bunch of money on a plan. You can get invested today, diversify away, and the rest is history, So that's the thing. And so that's what I try to tell people in the market, especially for you guys, you beginners out there, because that's who this video is for. For those of you guys who are brand new to the stock market, you want to get invested, you're not sure how to get invested, well, here is a roadmap for you that you can implement today, because they estimate 40% of Americans, nearly 40% of Americans are not invested in the stock market. And so that's quite shocking. And so when I think about the market, when I think about stocks, real estate, financial literacy rates in this country, they are down significantly. And so the schools don't teach this stuff. That's another reason why I teach what I teach. And, I think these industries have become overregulated. Wall Street likes it that way, because that's how they keep money in their pocket. They keep demand coming to them, because you have to talk to a licensed professional, right? But that's another reason why I love YouTube Finance, even though, you could argue there's a lot of bad things going on there. But I just love educating people, and I love telling people about the markets. And this is one way I can do it, is to help you guys. So for those of you guys who are new, once again, just to recap, open a brokerage account. You can check out Fidelity, Schwab. There's a bunch of them out there. Those are just a couple of examples. I'll try to leave those links below for the brokers. And then additionally, on top of the brokers, you have the actual index fund, or the ETF that you end up buying, the exchange traded fund, which will give you access. If you buy SPY, for example, once again, not a recommendation, but if you buy SPY, or SPY, the Spider S&P 500 index fund, you will get access to the top 500 companies, and you most likely can buy a partial share. They most likely will let you do that, because a lot of brokers do that these days. So you can just ask the broker on the phone, call them and ask them if you need help setting up the account. You can call them, they'll walk you through the setup process, and you can make your first deposit today and probably trade today if you wanted to. And that's how you get invested in the stock market. For the 40% of Americans out there I'm talking to right now who are not invested, nearly 40%, they just did a study. I think it may have been like 37 or 38%. But to round up, guys, that's like 4 out of 10 Americans who are not invested in the stock market in 2025. To me, that's just crazy. So that's why I'm here. Okay, so check it out. Check out the links in the description. Check out the free resources. Learn the market. Educate yourself. Financial literacy is a huge problem in this nation, and that's the problem I'm trying to solve. So check the resources out below. This is 2025, guys. We have AI. We have computers. We have all this stuff that we can learn. It's time for the 40% of Americans, if you're one of them watching this, to take action and get invested in the stock market for free, or nearly free. You don't need a financial advisor. You don't need these guys. Yes, consult with them if that's based upon your risk tolerance and investing goals, but I would say they are way overpriced, and the market does not need to be that complicated, but Wall Street likes to keep it that way. And I've worked on Wall Street for 2 years. I've worked for those firms as a registered broker-dealer. I know how much in fees they charge. I know, I've seen it. And I was quite shocked when I saw the numbers sometimes. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you all are doing well out there, and we'll see you in the next one.